Yeah. What's up, man? Welcome back. It's No Strings Attached. It's Wednesday. Let's get it, man. I'm hyped. Let's go. Y'all got me running late up in here now. I got to put together all this stuff all at once. Let's get it, man. We running a little bit late, but we're going to have a good time tonight, man. We talking about the big homie Chance the Rapper, man. He out there in Carnival acting a fool is what my wife said he out there doing. We're going to get into it tonight, man. Plus, we're going to talk a little bit about this dude on the airplane that lost his mind on a little baby. And we should have talked about it last week. I forgot. So we're going to talk about it a little bit this week. Hopefully we'll get to it. Marcus Houston and his young lady that he's married to. Oh, don't shake your head. Let's get into it tonight, man. Let's first get to the beautiful people of the show. We got Mother Amber is in the house tonight, man. Mother Amber. What up, Amber? AKA Miss Parker. What up?
Hi.
You look very motherly right now. I don't know what to tell you. You look very motherly. It's,
Yeah, okay.
And we running wild with the big homie Torian down there, my cousin and your cousin, representing the blood gang tonight. What up, Torian?
What up, y'all? Feels good to be back. I was gone last week. But yeah, I'm here, same old, ready to get my ish. Let's go.
Let's get it. And of course, the man behind the glasses, or the man behind the shades. It's the big homie Lionel. What up, Lionel?
What's good, y'all? Welcome back. We gonna hit y'all with another episode of No Strings Attached, live, direct, and with straight vibes. Let's get it.
You dig, and we're not gonna waste no time. We're gonna get straight to it tonight, ladies and gentlemen. But before I do that, let me let y'all know: hit the thumbs up button if you have not subscribed. We appreciate it, and if you want to listen to us in the podcast form, we appreciate that. Wherever it is that you find your podcast, thank you for joining us, and thank you for rocking with us all this time. And as always, we allow everybody that jumps on it, whether you're on the panel or you're in the comments, to express yourself in your most organic state or as much as YouTube will allow. Let's get it, man. Let's go right here. This is Chance the Rapper live in Jamaica, acting what my wife said was a fool. Let's go. I can't play all the audio. There he go. Throw it back on him, young lady. She throwing that thing. There she go. Chance was slapping it. One more time. Bring it back. There you go. Bow. Go ahead, Chance. Do you, Chance? There you go. All right, let's get to it. Exhibit A. Amber's the one on here besides myself who's married. So let's start with Amber first. Let's go, Amber. Now, it was said, correct me if I'm wrong, y'all, Torian, Lionel, this is his birthday weekend, or his birthday is around this time. Am I right about that, right?
Chance? Sure.
I think because he did. Yeah.
Yeah, I heard something to the effect that it's his birthday. So it's his birthday, and he's at Carnival. He's in Jamaica. What say you, Amber? Is this like, is it just him having a good time, or would you feel some type of way as his wife?
If I was to punch you, would you still get hit?
Wait a minute. Why you so violent? Jesus.
I'm just asking. Yes or no?
If you were to punch me, would I still get hit?
Mm-hmm.
Listen, I didn't do good with riddles and metaphors, so it sounds like you wouldn't be happy.
No. That's definitely cheating.
Okay.
That's cheating. No.
Go ahead, Lionel.
I'm just So you think this is actually cheating?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Amber said, Yes, I do. What about it is cheating to you, Amber? Let's go there, because Lionel doesn't seem like he's a bit,
Do you see his hand?
Huh?
His hand and his private parts is all smushing into her ass.
I mean, but that's the way they dance over there in Jamaica, though.
Is he Jamaican?
I mean, when in Rome, you did?
No. Mm-mm.
So okay. Let's say if he was dancing with her and his hands weren't touching, like what would? So is dancing off limits?
Unless he dancing by himself or with, or if I was with him with me. Otherwise, you gotta sit over and be a spectator.
He can't even participate.
No.
Okay.
That's how rumors get started. You see how it's all on the internet? That's exactly how. Don't put yourself in that situation.
Well, but I mean, a rumor is a rumor, though, right? Like our love should be
It's
able
on camera.
to.
It's on camera. When you're famous,
No.
you're gonna be on camera.
Right, it's definitely on camera, right? But you know, you can't just say, "Well, that's how rumors get started." I mean, it's a lot of rumors out there. They say, you know, celebrities they talk about them cheating every day. You know what I'm saying?
That's why you shouldn't. I ain't never heard of LeBron cheating.
About who?
LeBron.
Oh, don't get it twisted. Back in the day, they said that he used to mess with Jordan Sparks.
I don't hear anything about him cheating today.
That is true though. That was a long time ago. Shout out to Brian. I don't think he messed with her, but you know that used to be a rumor like 10 years ago. Okay, let's go. Torrin, what say you? Is it out of pocket that he's he's just having a good time? I think he's just having a good time. It's his birthday, his carnival.
Yeah, I definitely think he was having a good time, because I done seen somebody couples, do worse, but I mean, that's the environment of the carnival, like I got a few married friends on Facebook who was talking about it. But one guy said it wasn't doing too much until he started doing the smacking. Now that took it a little too much, and the fact that he didn't have his wedding ring on. So like,
okay. So with the wedding ring thing, now that can be a stickler for different people. I know some people in their relationships, both parties are okay with the other person taking it off, like, because this is the beach. He might get in the water. Maybe he don't want it to come off. I don't know. So, I can understand that. Didn't Kim Kardashian lose her ring or earrings or something like a couple years ago in the water messing around?
Yeah, that was
nothing to do with nothing. You talking about an earring.
Right, that was earrings, not a ring.
I'm just saying though, you might want to, take that off. You know what I mean?
No, I went to the beach several times with mine. I didn't lose mine.
All right, that's why you get the ring fitted so it won't be just flying off.
Maybe he lost weight. Maybe he lost weight.
And he should have got that ring resized then.
And they make silicone rings. Get you a fake ring. There's all kind of alternatives.
But what I will say is, I was like, because I do follow his wife on IG, and I went to her page, and I seen that he not even following her no more, but she following him. So I'm like, is it Trouble Paradise? Like, what's going on?
Now, I know a lot of people had a problem with the situation with Chance because Chance also does like a lot of stuff like with like gospel artists too, right?
Yeah, he always in his songs he even say like, "I love my wife, I love my wife, I love my wife." That's people joking on him about that shit. They like, so shit. This nigga, do he love his wife? He doing all this?
Okay, talk to me, Lionel. Like, do you think he can still love his wife and still be at Carnival just dancing, right, Lionel? Am I tripping?
Right, no, for sure. He's like young and alive and popping, and he's in a celebratory vibe right now. He's outside, and I feel like, while I can respect like how Amber feels, her perspective, that's probably a perspective of most women, and I agree. And I mean, I respect it, but like how I actually feel is just like it's just dancing, it's just fun, it's just whatever. I feel like you can look at it with the lens to feel like, wow, this is so much. Or you can just be like, it's fun and just keep it moving. Because would you really want him to be a stiffler? Like, okay, just dance by yourself outside the country. Yeah.
I definitely would be.
No, you gotta let him have some fun.
I feel like what makes it so bad is the fact that it's like recorded on camera. And I feel like now that's a thing because it's like, okay, well,
the thing was, like the first video I showed, that's the one that initially kind of went viral. Well, not kind of, it did go viral, that first one, right? Mm-hmm. But see, this is what my wife said, he out there acting a damn fool, because then there was another video. My wife said, okay, he out there acting a damn fool is what Chance is doing. Let's go, Chance.
Chance the rapper said it's his birthday.
Let's go, Chance. Catch it. Let's go, Chance. Oh, his homeboy said, hold him up. Yeah, he is lit.
No, that's still just part of the carnival. Like,
it's lit.
And he probably made that fan's life. Like, she like, what?
He made that fan.
There's a lot of people making fans' life, and then 20 years later, they talking about they got assaulted.
I don't know if it's going that far, but
that's what they doing. It be 20, 25 years later.
I mean, but okay, so it's very interesting we're having this conversation, and everybody's defending this kind of by saying, well, that's what happens. That's what you do at Carnival. The reason I'm saying it's interesting is because, last week we talked about it. We're coming up on this Freaknik documentary, and a lot of people at the time were saying, that's what you do at Freaknik, the stuff that was going on. So, I mean,
that's different.
Is it different? People were saying that's what you do there.
I mean, yeah, the wild stuff, like the essay part of it.
I mean, you don't think a woman with just a G-string pulled up her, she's basically naked. Let's be honest. Like, if you got a G-string on, that's just bare ass cheeks at that point. Let's keep it a buck.
I mean, it's all about consent. Like, I'm pretty sure some of those women were fine with just like doing that. That's why they was like put their skirt up and da 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 da.
Right.
Other videos of like a girl just walking through a crowd and the men just like grabbing their clothes off and like snatching them.
Right. No, you're right.
Just because a woman pulled a skirt up does not give you permission to touch.
Oh, let's go.
Right. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying that one was more probably like doing it and like smacking my ass, like she probably was like, don't touch, and who knows, but she was like one like, yeah, let's do it, like
And then 2 weeks later she gonna be pregnant,
and
like you just gotta know when to put yourself in situations and when not to. He was acting a damn fool.
In the chat, Courtney Jackson said, I think this is directed toward Amber. He said, "It's a strip club." He said, "It's a strip club cheating. This seems very minor to be called cheating." He said, "This is minor stuff, man. This is just
okay. If you going to a strip club and watching dancers, that's totally different than you going in the back room and doing stuff like they was doing in the pink."
So hold on. You're saying that if your man goes to a strip club and he's in there just watching the dancers, that's one thing.
Yeah.
But if he goes and gets a dance, now that's something a little bit different.
Or go in a private room and stuff like that, because you should not be doing that.
How about
the
if he
only person who should be taking you into a private room is one.
Okay. Well, how about if he gets a dance just like out there just sitting down at his table? Girl just wants to give him a nice little lap dance while he enjoys the entertainment. No?
Mm-hmm.
Well, damn, man. Now your rule should be you can't go to a strip club then. Damn.
No, because I don't care if he goes to a strip club, but he's gonna act accordingly. And that's according to our marriage.
I like that.
Nobody else.
I'm glad you said that, Amber, because for everybody else jump in, I do want to say this. Because sometimes when people watch shows like this, they always want to jump in the comments and say wow stuff. Why y'all judging it? No, we're not talking about, we don't know what Chance and his wife's marriage is. We're not judging that. What we're doing is using this situation and just equating it to everyday people and just trying to figure out our perspectives on this particular situation, because this is something that could definitely happen. So we're not saying that we know anything about Chance. We're just using that as a talking point. So y'all grow up. All right, let's go. Again, I think the smacking on the ass and all of that, I think that's I think the whole combination is where a lot of people were having kind of an issue, because it was like, okay, if you were just standing there getting a little, because that's the music vibe, that's the culture, it's the grinding culture, you know what I'm saying? Get your little dirty wine on, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the culture. That's how you dance. So that's how they dance. What if it was just that, Amber? What if it was just the winding? It wasn't no hands. Hands was up. Nobody touching with the hands. It's just, we just wind in, just 3 seconds, then we move on.
I don't really know what I can and cannot say because I don't want to get us in trouble. But
that's going to go in.
I want to know what you want to say now.
If there's some grinding anywhere.
Oh, I know where you're going. Okay, here we go.
Where they touching up against, no.
Okay. So for you, genitalia touching is a problem.
That is very much a problem.
Okay. You see where she's coming from now, Lionel, right? Her thing is another person touching her partner's genitalia is an issue. I can understand that.
No, absolutely. That's why I feel like it's a fine line, because it's just like about perspective. Like, how are you seeing the situation? And And of course, with that lens on, where it's like, okay, this is like this is genitalia bumping right here. Help the hell out.
It's pretty much dry humping in the street.
You're gonna be like, absolutely not. Yeah.
Yeah, no dry humping for me.
Right.
Dry humping.
So no, I definitely understand that. But my perspective is like 8 times out of 10. My perspective is like this is like dancing is an act of fun for like it's a great thing for me. It's like expression. But then I do see that perspective too, and I think that there should be boundaries in it. But that's why I was thinking when I saw this. I have a real mean, nasty dutty. There was the people that have been real mad at me because it was a dutty city. So. But I definitely still understand the perspective, and it is about respect when you have a partner, as always. You know.
I want to know why they think why he called them hoes. Chance the Rapper is the hoe. It looked like to me, but
Who called somebody hoes?
that's my Devin Gaming.
Oh, let me see what he say. Hold on, my bad. Let's go to the chat. If he didn't, okay, okay. He said that he's cheating him. Okay, okay, maybe. I mean, but look, okay. I think can we also bring this into the conversation that, and this goes to Amber's point. I'm gonna kind of boost up her point a little bit about putting yourself in certain situations. We gotta again, let's be adult about this. There's a certain segment of population, men and women, who, if they have the opportunity to be around a celebrity, will try their best to try to get them into bed. That would be their goal, is to let me do whatever I can do to try to maybe do some. So let me show this person whatever. If you want to see this, if they want to see that, to try to get them into bed, to so that could be somebody's goal. You know what I'm saying? And if you already kind of putting yourself in these situations where like you're already dancing, you're grinding, maybe you're drinking. You know what I'm saying? I'm not making no excuses for somebody, but it could be. No, I'm just saying it could lead to things. That's what I'm saying. It could lead to things potentially. No, am I tripping? It could lead to stuff though.
Yeah, that's true. But I always feel like if that's the case, then you're like that. You're prone to that anyway. Like it wouldn't be just like it could be any situation at that point. But going to a place like this, like it's absurd to me to even regulate dancing because at this, like you should be loose enough and fun enough, light enough, just dance, fuck, just dance. And that's like if you go out to like a lounge or a club or something like that, like you would dance, right? And you would hope to see people dancing and to dance like with people. But then I do recognize that we're in a different space and time. We need the vibes back of like the 90s or the 80s or whatever the fuck it was. People was in the club just like bopping, like with this person, this direction, turn around, next person, bopping, rocking. Because it's okay to dance, like,
It's a tweet I want to read real quick. She says, I love how us Caribbeans can dance like this, and it means absolutely nothing at all. Like, thanks for the dance. See you at work tomorrow. So, again, so to that point, Amber, like they on some like culturally, this just kind of what we do. You know what I'm saying? We just gonna go out here, we gonna, grind on you, and then, that's it.
That's fun. Not my man.
There you go, Amber. Stand by your man, Amber. We got Naomi in the building. What up, Nay?
Hey y'all, happy
welcome to the conversation. Let's go.
Yes, I'm like I did feel kind of a way about that.
There we go. Let's get that back up. Okay, let me play this real quick. We don't get back the chance, but I saw this and so I gotta play it because I think this is from maybe a year or so ago, a couple of years ago. I think it may be new. I feel like I've seen this before though. With Amarion when he was over at Carnival, and shout out to Amarion. We all know he can dance a little bit, but listen, he's not a very tall human, right? We can all agree with that. And I know this sister probably like his music, but I don't know if Amarion wanted to go down that path. It could, listen, Amarion, you got to be cautious, bro. It's a lot of woman right there, my guy. That's a lot of woman. I can't play the music. That's a lot of woman right there, Amarion. I'm just gonna let you know, my guy. Work with her, Amarion. Work with her. There you go. Work with her.
She make him look so little.
No, but he found a way to slide in there. Okay. Go ahead.
Work with her, Amarion.
And I just kind of realized how short he was. Like I had looked up somebody, I think Bow Wow, and then like it had his height too. I was like, wait, what? This is wrong.
Oh yeah, Marion's a little dude.
Hey, Stan.
Yeah, and I was like, I never put two and two together. I always just thought Omarion was like 6 foot.
No, but that's the way they be having you think everybody is. But most of these niggas are like 5'7". Like that's the average height for sure.
Someone thought I was taller from the podcast. They're like, but I've had that happen multiple times. They're like, wow, I thought you were taller.
No, because I guess people literally just assume like because they don't know for sure.
I just know my man Omarion was working with her. That's all I know. He was shit.
Thanks.
I don't know Omarion. You might have bit off a little more than you can chew.
Because look how low she got to be.
Oh no, she was. Listen, she would have ruined that young man's life. Don't get it twisted.
Okay.
Stay away from that, Omarion. She'll ruin your whole whatever you got going on, my boy. Shit, leave that alone. Go back to. Don't he do yoga and be all that with his? He be burning sage. You better burn a lot of sage. All right, let's go. Yeah, real. Hey, David, real talk. She was putting that thing on. Okay, let's go, Naomi. You just joined us, so we're talking about Chance the Rapper. My wife said after she saw the second video that he out there acting a damn fool. Is what my wife said verbatim.
Wait, the second video?
Yeah, because like there was the original one with him with the let me pull it up.
Yeah, I'm like I didn't see the second one.
So this is the second one right here. I got it right here. This is the second one. Let's play this. Hold on, let me see the second one with this young lady. Because the first one is the one that went viral was him with no shirt on. And then here was the second one right here. Yeah, catch it. There you go, Chance. Catch it. There you go. Yeah, he having a good time. Got a square.
He definitely is having a good time. Like,
yeah,
okay.
It's his birthday. Is he smoking a square? What is he smoking?
Yes, yeah, he smokes squares.
Oh, that's my type of guy too. Pause. But that's my type of smoke them squares. I'm a square. I used to be a square smoker.
I need him to go back to that acid cigarette.
Nigga, we never gonna get an acid rap again. Not you don't know what a square is. Well, I guess that can mean like multiple things, truly.
Don't try to give her no bail. Don't shoot her no bail on that shit.
No, but I guess with the context clues. Yeah.
I just didn't know what y'all was talking about.
Yeah, like a square. This isn't geometry class.
Hilarious.
No question is a dumb question when it comes.
Yes, it's hella dumb.
Did they tell you that a lot in school, Amber?
No. No, they didn't. There's a lot of things that you guys talk about on here that I have no idea what you guys are talking about. So I have to ask questions.
No, that's what I got a homeboy like that. He's inquisitive than a mofo. I ain't gonna hold you. That nigga there been asking questions since we was like 11. I'd be like, God damn, bro. Like this nigga here. Okay, but what say you though, Naomi? Would you be upset with your man if he went to? We got to put it in context. He's at Carnival in Jamaica. You dig? Not your boyfriend now. He is married. So let's just assume you're married to somebody.
Yeah, I'd rather you not be catching ass. But if we married, I feel like I'm in Jamaica too. Like maybe I'm throwing a little ass. Am I throwing ass on the niggas? I just feel like that's dangerous territory, especially like we're lit. We're, no, it's enough for me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's because I could think of how that could be slippery territory for me. Like me being fucking fucked up, throwing ass on some nigga, feeling some other nigga dick. Like I'm married. Like why is another nigga dick on my ass? So his dick shouldn't be on another woman's ass.
I mean, what if he's not hard? What if
it don't matter because nigga, them girl, you don't know.
What if it?
She be like, I'll make it hard.
Somebody told me you can still get pregnant from a soft one. So
hold on, wait a minute.
Girl, ain't nobody get put on no soft dick.
I don't know what that means, Amber. What does that mean?
You know what I'm talking about.
I do not at all know what you're talking about.
Still shoot from a soft one, okay?
How?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
do you mean?
I'm like, I know that they say that you can still get pregnant from pre-cum, but I feel like a man still has to be like erect for the pre-cum to be happening. Pre-cum be coming when y'all soft?
I don't know.
Ask them niggas. Don't ask me. Shit, I'm old. I don't even do no.
I'm like, damn, you didn't have your dick for a long time. You still don't know.
I know, but I didn't forgot about pre-cum. I don't got time for that.
You.
Yeah, I ain't got time for no pre-cum. What?
Hmm.
Okay, so Chance is out here wilding. He at Carnival. I'm just saying though. Let's one more time for Chance. He's smoking a square. He having a good time just catching it.
He's smoking a square.
Catching some. There you go. Catch that, Chance. Watch his homeboys hold him up. Hold him up. Let him get it. Hold him up. God dang it. Let him get it.
See, and
There
all
you
his
go.
homeboys would get cussed out too, because that's why I don't like. That's why you always got to remember, they homeboys is not your friends.
Duh, of course.
Somebody said Amber skipped all the science classes. Hilarious.
Was it hilarious?
It was.
I don't know. I feel like this is a conversation that people need to be having in relationships though before they even think about like, okay, so how do you feel? We're at Carnival. We're married. Can I catch some ass? Can I throw some ass? I think those are some ground rules I need to get laid.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't
down.
know. I don't know.
Yeah, here was that first video. Let me play the first video again. Now, look, again, much like Omarion, he was struggling with this first young lady. It was a lot of ass coming at him. He was struggling. Catch it, Chance. Catch it, Chance. There you go. Slow
No,
mo
and
with
look
it. He
at his
slapped that thing.
security guard. His wife finna be on some Keisha on power shit with the security guard.
And they said, look at the girl face like she didn't know at the end. I was like, dang, look at her.
Yeah. Well, I think she was kind of like, he ain't really, you know.
They said she made the face because he started smacking the ass. And she was like, he done too much.
And not a hand. She felt something.
But you know what? I was just putting a song on my post from Chance the Rapper. It's called Handsome. And he said everybody in the room's dancing. He said, but nobody can get none. But now you dancing with other motherfuckers. They can get some? That's crazy. Pick a side, Chance. Do you love your wife or not?
You know what's funny? It's always like, you know, same thing with Kevin Hart. Remember Kevin Hart was running around my rib for like 2 years. Then they drop a video with him with multiple chicks in the hotel room. It was like, all right, bro, cut, you know. We know you love you know. I ain't saying you don't love you. Listen, I'm a person who says just because you get caught cheating, I ain't saying you don't love your wife. But you know, slow down a little bit with all the bullshit in public. You know what I'm saying? We get it. You know
All right, these are two separate things though.
I agree, Lionel.
And I don't know. I feel like it's two. You're either on one side of the world or the other. You're either on the one side of the planet that's like, okay, absolutely not, or you're on the side of the planet where like clearly they're existing. I feel like he's just at Carnival having a good time. And that's just that, you know.
No, he definitely hearing shit when he gets back home. Especially this shit is all viral now. Like all this energy is even being talked about and examined with their relationship. Like, see, all this happened just because you couldn't not be dancing up on bitches, and your Chance the Rapper with a wife. Like now you're playing on my name.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, but
hopefully she's not a Scorpio because my first thoughts are always revenge. Like, okay, so now I gotta go to Carnival and go up. So now it's up.
So he can't.
But I could also see how it could just be a dance. And like, but I guess it comes down to knowing how your partner is.
So let me ask y'all this then. If your man comes to you and tells you, Naomi, Amber, whoever else, your partner comes and tells you, hey, me and my friends are going to Carnival for my birthday. To your point, Naomi, is that at the point right now where you're having a conversation about quote unquote what you feel is acceptable and not acceptable at that point? Or we should it be understood?
That conversation even before that. But yeah, we would definitely need to have it before he go on the trip. Or like, why am I not going?
Well,
I want to go.
I know.
That's me. I want to go too.
I know how far I can go with my husband. I wouldn't even try that. We don't even need to have no conversation. he know that I'm not going for that either. So we both would know that that is not how we would act when we get there.
Okay, so let me
I
ask
don't
you.
know, but I could just see it just being fun and you turn it up. But I just think it can turn to a slippery slope because I have been in those situations where I was just having fun and then that shit, you know.
And then you was in a hotel room. See?
No, and then I just went further. So hey, it's just slippery slopes, you know, and
Literally.
always like yeah. I don't
But
know.
okay, how about this, Amber? How about to your point, y'all don't got to have that conversation. He comes back, no conversation. 5 years down the line, all of a sudden you see a video of of him dancing somewhat like this with a young lady. You're like, hold on, you didn't tell me about this. Is that a you know?
Okay, so I've already established boundaries before we even got married, and then after we got married, we already have boundaries established. So it ain't no, I didn't know I couldn't do that shit. If I see it 5 years later, then I'm gonna deal with it accordingly because I wouldn't allow that 5 years ago. I'm not gonna allow it now. So that means you kept something from me. That's how I feel.
That's tough. You drive a hard bargain, Amber.
No, it's all being grown.
I mean, I'm grown too, Amber.
No, I don't have time. I mean,
you growner than me. Let's not get it twisted. But
no, I am not. No, I am not.
You growner than me. But
even though they say men don't mature until like 44 or some shit, you're older than me in age, but not in mind.
But what I'm saying though is that, like, you know, I think that would be able to show you that he was able to go out there, do something that maybe you might not agree with.
So what it shows me is that he was lying.
No, fast
Because
that
when he
would make
came back and didn't tell me that shit happened, that is called
hold on.
the truth, and you're lying to me.
So hold on. What if it was just that? So what if he was just walking through? Because this happens in places like Carnival. Maybe it happens in the club. You can be walking in the club with your homeboys. Y'all just going out to the club just to go chill, get a section and vibe. You walking back from the restroom, and somebody can just grab your hand real quick as you walking and throw some ass on you real quick. That's 3 seconds.
And then that's when you get home, hey, I was walking out the bathroom and somebody put their ass on me, but don't worry about it because I stiffed armed her ass back.
That's kind of crazy to me on a certain level, though.
It's not. No, it's not.
It's kind of crazy that I would have to like have that whole conversation of like a play-by-play of my night like that. That's kind of wild to me.
I didn't say play-by-play.
That's
not what I said. You putting words in my mouth. I didn't say no damn play-by-play.
Kinda.
No, it kind of my ass. I did not.
No, because that is a lot to come back to.
Man, Lionel, do you think do you agree with me? That's kind of sound like you giving some play-by-play. If I have to tell you
somebody to agree with you, why? No, stand on that shit on your own.
Hey, Lionel, do you feel like I think that sounds, I mean, listen, I'm not saying I don't know if I totally disagree, but on a certain level, I'm like, so damn, I gotta come home and tell you, hey, by the way, I was walking from the bar, a girl grabbed me by my hand, threw some ass on me. I just kept walking. Like I gotta like I don't know. That seems kind of crazy. I gotta like come home and like
no, because I guarantee you gonna tell your wife before she could even ask you what your night was like.
No, let me tell you why. Because as a woman going out, I'm gonna tell you why though. That's not cap. As a woman going out, I 100% expect for my wife to get hollered at, for somebody to grab her by the hand, try to holler at her, right? I expect that, right? I would hope that my wife.
That's not what we're talking about.
Huh?
See, this is what you do. You do a bunch of talking and want to intertwine some shit. Ain't nobody talking about somebody getting hollered at. You said grabbing your hand and throwing some ass on you. That's not getting hollered at. That's actually sexual harassment. If you want to just get technical. If you can't do that in a job site, don't be doing that shit to me in the club.
Hold on.
No, man. That we can't do this at the job site.
Like we can't even smoke and drink in there.
Don't do it in the club.
He just the instigator. He be trying to throw little shit in there. That's not what you said. How it go from that to that?
No,
You
because
need Lionel, like trying to get no.
No, and Lionel just looking like
look in the chat. Look in the chat. Yes, play by play. That's controlling. You see it.
Nobody
now
said
that's
play
a
by
little
play.
bit. I think it's a little bit much just because like the clubs can't get popping, but I think it's different. Like if you were to step to a girl, like you're stepping behind to catch some ass, or you're like stepping specifically to dance with another girl.
I know, yeah.
Now, look. With that being said, if you want to disclose it, right? Like that's fine. But I don't know. Like if it slips my mind, like because like again, this could be like a 3-second thing to where like I'm walking back, some girl that just like grabs me out of nowhere, and I just kind of keep walking like, and I keep walking. That's it.
Yeah, I agree with you. I really agree, and I feel like I have the integrity to do the right thing, but then just because I don't like talk about it doesn't mean I don't have the integrity to do it, you know.
Right.
But then so to like require this, like, why didn't you tell me? Like I'm so hurt. And it's like, well, I did the right thing though.
Right.
But then again, if your person is that kind of person, it's like, you know, I would like to know every detail. What do you do?
Y'all are so dramatic. Every detail. But you know what? You and Roy can have that shit.
The chat said, I'm not going home and telling that's dumb.
It's looking like a truth seeker. Looking like a truth seeker, okay?
There was nothing to tell the truth about. He was just at the club.
Yeah,
That was
the chat
just
did their big one. The chat is doing their big one right now.
Now look, with that being said, if it was now look, it is I don't know. I think it's a fine line. Now, with that being said, me and my wife don't really do clubs like that either together.
No, and I'm like, please don't bring your nigga to the club. When I would be in the club, I'd be like, I hate when girls bring their boyfriend in here. Like, don't bring your fine ass nigga in here. Girl, what are you doing? It's girls out here like me. Like, don't leave your man at the bar. Like, no. So please keep your boyfriends out the fucking club. I ain't got time.
To me, it's like, oh, okay. Like, if my man didn't get hit on, I would think that I did not make it in life or something.
I'm like, please don't hit on my man.
I don't care about that shit because
no, Amber. So your thing is you're okay with him getting? You actually would expect for him to get hit on. You just want him to disclose it.
No, I'm just okay. We're talking about grabbing and throwing ass. That's
okay, let's go.
About. Like, okay, that's the thing. That stick to the subject at hand.
Okay, but what's crazy though, Amber, is somebody trying to holler at your husband. To me,
it's throwing ass.
Yeah, that's worse than just throwing ass. Somebody just want to throw ass.
I mean, if somebody was to say, "Hey, you know, blah blah blah," you know, I already know my husband gonna be like, "Nah, I'm married," whatever. But I expect my husband looks good. I expect him to get hit on.
There you go. Talk that talk, Amber.
So I mean, he's a good man, Savannah.
He's a good
Shout out to him.
That's a good
man. Listen, tell him. Oh shit, I might see him this weekend. Me and him might go out this weekend. Tell him we gonna turn up.
You'll be there.
Yeah. No, you can't come, Amber. We're gonna go be in some corners. Show him that, show him
my husband can go wherever he wants to.
Of course he can. And we're not going, and I'm gonna tell him, hey, when you here with me, what happens is
it's not playing.
That's exactly why when you leave this earth, I'm gonna make sure that your wife, have whoever whatever. I'm gonna make sure she doing her damn thing, spending your money accordingly. Okay.
Not never gonna play matchmaker. She like, yeah, girl.
Right. Okay. Look. Brian Hook said, "Why unnecessary drama when you didn't? When you did right." When you did the right thing. Exactly. Like, why?
I feel like I don't need that on my mind anyway. Like, especially if you took care of it the right way. Yeah. Like, don't just have that shit on my mind. Because now every time you go out, I'm going to be thinking like, so mad bitches would just throw their ass on you again, huh?
Right.
But I'm a firm believer.
Throwing ass. They just start throwing ass when you walk in the club.
No, I'm a firm believer is that I want to know before I hear it on the streets.
Oh damn!
I'm like,
if I'm gonna hear it, I might as well hear it from my man. That way, I ain't even gotta question that shit.
what's crazy, and I've told this story on the show before. It's been maybe about a year. My wife one time charged me up. She like yelled at me and called me a liar because I wasn't looking. Because she was like, "Yo, you seen that? You seen old girl ass?" I was like, "Nah, I ain't see it." Oh, so you didn't see all that ass? I was like, "No, nigga, I really, I was just walking." I hate when you lie. I was like, God damn, I wasn't lying. I really didn't look at her ass. I was fucking just walking. You know what I'm saying? Like, and she was like, yeah.
I mean, she know her husband is a liar. I mean,
the boy's a liar.
Right.
I really didn't. And I felt bad. I was like, damn, I missed some nice ass apparently. But like, I was just, I'm doing me. What say you, Torian? Torian's been silent. He banging red today with that red rag on his head. He banging blood. What say you, Torian? Like, is any of this a problem for you? If your partner's out here, man, and I don't know what the boundaries might or might not be, but it's ass being thrown, it's pelvic thrusts. You dig? Is it a problem, or are you like, well,
For me, definitely not a problem because I'm probably the one out here dancing too. And I done had situations where I done help my friend like dance on somebody real quick, get a little 1-2 in. It was in college though, but yeah, like me and my friends, we surrounded our one friend because her boyfriend. It was bad because her boyfriend was in the same vicinity as the party. And we surrounded her so she could dance on this dude real quick. And then her boyfriend ended up seeing
this isn't a good example. It's given no. Amber's right.
No, they was just dancing. We was like, girl, you always dance at these parties. Like, no, like, come on and dance. Like, he not gonna stop us from having fun. That's what it was giving. Because
not
like,
just being in the party. That's just like no, because you got somebody to throw ass on.
Right.
Like that is too much.
We always known for throwing ass at the party. So like we like, yeah, he ain't gonna stop our fun, stop your fun. So let's do this number real quick. So yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be mad if I walked into the party and I seen my party get danced on or vice versa. Like I might walk up and geek that motherfucker up. Like, okay, you better kill that shit.
Before I kill you. Get the fuck up.
But no, yeah, I definitely just think dancing is like just dancing. Now, if it's turned to like all like the touching and stuff, then maybe I'll be like, okay, hold on, chill now. But if you just like dancing,
but if you're dancing, like, hey, that shit might come with it.
I ain't no hey, like, cause Chance could have controlled not smacking the girl ass. That was one thing he could not have done to make the situation better. But like, yeah. But even that for me is sometimes that's just dancing too.
Yeah,
I mean, it kind of is, but I don't know. I got questions.
Well, more so if they put their hands in the pants, that's when I'm like, now you're doing too much dancing. But
I do that.
I be like, pop, pop. Or I'd be like, doop, 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 doop.
See, the line for me is like if it's like multiple songs, like y'all still dancing, like okay, y'all continuously, okay, y'all are connecting.
No, because dancing can be so like sensual and like intimate, I guess too. Like it can be.
Yeah, I think it depends on the song as well, right? Like what song is it? Just like a fast song, or is it like Pretty Ricky grind me? Like whoa, hold on, you dancing on some Pretty Ricky? Hold on now, back up.
No, any song that you just man.
Right, a song is a song. I'm just thinking.
I heard a young lady say regarding the Chance the Rapper topic yesterday. I listened to something and she said, because they were asking her about her husband, like, hey, what would you think of your husband? She said, and I would love to know what y'all think about this, about her thought process. She said, I don't care. She told her husband, I don't care where you get your appetite from, as long as you only eat at home. What say y'all? She said, I don't care where you get your appetite from, as long as you only eating at home. So yeah, there you go.
Interesting phrasing.
Yeah,
she's like that's saying something, but it's kind of gone over my head a little bit.
Like I think she means like Okay, I don't care what makes you horny as long as you only busting that down.
Right.
That's
You
what
can
I'm
get
getting.
you
Like,
can
you
get
better
hard.
come home. I don't care what you finding attractive out there. It was turning on, you know. But you better make sure that you bring all that shit home, regardless.
Right. Would that be a problem for y'all? Let's go, man. Let's go around the horn on this. Would that be a problem for y'all if your partner told you, like, yo, you know, what really gets me in the mood, right, to be intimate with you is I need to go maybe to the strip club first, or maybe, you know, I just I'm
Just
being,
the doctor. That's what he.
No, I would definitely.
I'm just saying,
We're
maybe they
looking
want
for a therapist, right?
I
there.
never even been to one.
Right. Definitely that's a problem. What? You gotta do this
No,
before
see, he
you
probably
know.
wouldn't even share that. He
No,
probably.
I'm saying, yeah,
just
you're
wanna
right.
go
I
to
mean,
the strip
I don't
club.
think that you verbalize that, but what if after a while, like you kind of like, yo, every time nigga come from the strip club, he like extra freaky. Like this nigga want to like eat the booty, you know, after he come from the strip club. Like this nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like this nigga.
Well, I'm gonna think he about to be cheating, honestly. So I'm like, he go to this one spot every time. It's probably some bitch there.
And then he come and go hard on me.
Right. And he thinking I'm her.
Like, who you thinking about? Nobody.
You ain't never did this.
Right. No, that's definitely cheating behavior. Like, hold on now.
We gonna be on divorce court. No.
Next thing you know, he goes call me the name, and that's the
Well, he didn't act on that though. He's bringing that home to you.
We don't know what he did.
Well, okay, Nate. Oh, Amber, damn.
You should trust your husband. And so
should.
who said he didn't do it? Then he did it.
If he say he ain't do nothing,
Well, listen, my husband should not be only getting horny because he had a damn strip club. That's the problem.
I'm not saying every time. I'm just saying like maybe when he
You
goes
did say
there.
you did say every time.
every time.
I did. Okay, let me amend it. Point of order.
See, that's why your wife knew you was a liar.
Point of order.
You seen that ass. You ain't gonna
Point
tell
of order. God dang it. Point of order. Let me amend that. Let me just say that like you notice that when he comes from certain places, pause. It is like the sex is like, oh damn, okay, like oh you want to do that tonight, okay, damn. Every time you go there, you seem like you want to, you know, eat the groceries. You want to put my leg behind my head.
Getting skeptical.
Yeah.
It's
You want me to lick your
uh,
gooch every time you come over there? You want some gooch work done now. So yeah.
I mean, is somebody licking his?
Wait a minute, Amber.
Maybe
Is that why he want to lick mine? Is because he didn't got licked? Like that's where my mind would go, and therefore I would have to go back to therapy too. So why would we want to do this? That's stupid.
Okay, my dude said my dude listen. I'm a cheater. I want my cake and another cake too. Cake.
I already said he was spoken like a cheater up earlier. So
Listen, you know, at least he up front with it.
That's crazy, Devin. Do you be telling girls or you just be cheating on people?
I'm like, does that make it cheating if you say it up front?
And when's your birthday? With the year, please.
Oh, here comes Naomi with her shit now.
yeah, because we want to know.
He's a Taurus.
I bet you he is Scorpio. I bet
No,
you
he's a Taurus.
Wow. And I was gonna say a Pisces, a Taurus. Interesting. Someone's
And Chance the Rapper wife is a Gemini.
Ooh.
She crazy. Anyway.
Okay, look. Now this might get us. We might. Hopefully. Okay. I'm not gonna say it. Hopefully we don't get no issues on our platform that we on. But I'm gonna play this though, because y'all was giving Chance a lot of grief. I don't even know what's going on right here, right? But this is inappropriate. I don't know if this young woman has a boyfriend, a long-term mate, a partner, a husband. But this is right here is 100 times worse than what Chance did. Let's watch this. I can't play the audio, but let's watch this. Now look at her. Now look at her. Now look at her. Now come on, ma'am. Really? Really? And we don't even know who this dude is. That ain't even Chance the Rapper. That's just some random dancing dude.
And
But it's still like it's a
on the
festival.
video.
Look,
Look at her face after she finished. She was like, yes, come on. Really? That's how you feel?
See, he was doing a little too much.
No,
though.
he really was doing too much.
No, she enjoyed
You're
it.
gonna break my neck.
Right. Like, nigga, what the fuck?
And he looked like he was offbeat anyway.
Yeah.
Well, you don't even hit a beat.
I know, but he looks like
Amber funny as hell. She said you off beat based on no audio. Shit.
I mean, it looked like he was trying to do too much. It ain't no beat looking like that.
I'm just saying, I felt like that right there is worse than what Chance was doing.
No,
They wasn't even touching though.
right. I mean, he was touching her head, but
That's it.
Yeah, I'm talking. Wait till
So
I
it was only looking bad on the wife.
it
But
was
her
the same.
mouth
literally-
Somebody gotta do that to her.
That's the same thing as dancing.
No way.
Yeah, but okay, but she could
Story is funny as hell.
give him permission to touch my head. Then what?
Yo, listen, you can't simulate oral. You can't simulate fellatio and tell me that that's the same thing as me dancing.
That is because you doing the same thing as fucking. You
No, sir.
fucking.
No, sir.
Some people they're like pop, pop,
And that's why he smacked the ass.
right. Like that's the same thing, Roy. It's just a different type.
Let me just say this:
imitate.
that smacking ass is overrated during sex. Let me just put that out there for everybody right now.
Flesh too. He was touching flesh ass.
He was grabbing the back of that woman's head. Listen, fam, don't grab the back of my
Her
wife's
head.
head. You grab the back of my wife's head. I gotta eliminate you at that point.
No,
I gotta
she
come
had
to
a dude that kind of would have
Fuck out of here, nigga. I'm on some Call of Duty shit. You did what? This nigga did what?
Okay, but what if she didn't tell you?
Well, now I don't know. What I don't know.
And the
can't
video
hurt.
comes out 5 years later. How you feeling?
I gotta go eliminate that nigga now. I gotta go find him and eliminate him. I gotta do it.
Like, who the fuck is this nigga?
Yeah,
Right.
who is this
Why
guy?
you didn't tell me? And she gonna say, "Well, I mean, I did the right thing. I didn't do nothing. I didn't touch him."
Well, no, the way that woman reacted was not the right way. She reacted like she wanted more.
How?
So that was not-
Where did you get that from?
Because she slapped the stage. When we pull it back up, she slapped the
She
stage
might have
like
slapped it because she was mad. Like,
no, she slapped it like, come on. She's a white girl. She was
no,
like,
she
come
was
on.
like, "Did this dude just touch my head?"
Nah. She was like, come on, bring it. Watch her. She like, come
No,
on.
she was embarrassed. She did like this, and then she
No,
was
she like, man. Oh, she put it.
No, but I feel like she got over it.
She was
She's
like,
like,
oh yeah.
God.
She was like, she rubbed her face like, come on, yeah, woo.
She's like, what the fuck? That's what
No.
right.
My hair.
She should have stepped back. Is what she should have did. If she should have
That's
took
probably
it
what
back.
She's gonna
Most
go to
worried
the doctor and say that she got like whiplash. And then,
No,
yeah,
she. First of all, Amber, she wiped her face like she was simulating ejaculation on her face. Let me be real. Let me be very clear.
What?
No, you probably-
Why
you
she-
probably-
How?
Okay, let me pull it back up. She
Simulated
wiped her face.
ejaculation
So she
on
did
her
Why
like
did
face.
she wipe her face? Okay,
How
let,
does that simulate ejaculation?
okay. Y'all tell me. Y'all tell me why she
Crazy.
why is she
She
wiping
just
her
covered
face?
her face.
Okay, let's go. What's the point of her wiping her face? Let's go.
No.
Covered it.
Why is
hair
her wiping her face?
No.
Watch, 2 hands to the face. Wipe my face off. Get it
She
off
did
of there.
not wipe
No,
her
she-
face. Now
She
look at
covered her
Yeah,
face.
she's like, oh,
No,
Now
no,
you
no.
lying, Roy.
She wiped
You
her face
lying.
off.
She did like this. Like,
No, she
covered
was
her
like this.
face.
Threw it to the
So
side.
she
threw it to the
embarrassed
side.
that this dude just grabbed her head without permission.
Threw it to the side. She said, "Let me get this off of my
Oh,
eyes."
she's gonna act embarrassed.
That's crazy.
all of that.
Now you're lying. You're a liar.
No, I'm not.
But boys don't
This
lie
is
here.
happening. And then she slapped. And then she slapped. Then she slapped the stage and said, "Come on!"
Oh,
Her
no.
best white girl voice. That's wild. Yo, y'all are wild, bro. Y'all are wild. If y'all don't see that, y'all are wilding right now.
I think you're
That's
right.
crazy. No. That's crazy. She simulated fellatio. She did the Jill Scott and simulated ejaculation on her face. And then she slapped the damn thing and said, "Bring it on some more." That's crazy.
Messy. That's messy.
She was energized.
I think you've been watching too many like white.
Nah, man.
Rolex wrist.
Jasmine said she covered her
You've
face.
been watching
in
that white
disbelief.
porn, haven't you?
Was it disbelief, Jasmine? Stop
Yeah,
it.
it was definitely disbelief.
I feel like it was fake disbelief. Like she was just
I think
Right.
it
Let's go,
definitely
Lionel.
passed fast. I feel like, but she was like, or maybe she had to fix her hair because, like I said, that looks like that was probably her main focus. Like, because that bitch,
Amber got everybody thinking this
that
dude
wig
off
does
beat.
not look secure enough.
He is offbeat.
Because it's like, what do you do after that?
Unapologetically, you're 100%.
They are gaslighting right now. I'm with you, Stan.
We're unapologetically doing it.
Gaslighting. I'm burnt to a crisp.
Liars reunite.
Y'all are gaslighting right now. Okay, let's go. Jasmine said everyone else sees her in disbelief, but you see her having play. Yes. Listen, Stan sees it.
You don't know what. Okay, never mind.
Why did she? Okay, why didn't she move from the stage then? Why did she stay
Where
there?
she gonna go? There's people behind her.
What do you mean? Where's she gonna go anywhere? Why she gonna stay there?
He probably was open to act.
You have to wait.
No, I feel like she didn't know how else to act after that. So she was just like, okay, I guess acting embarrassed is what she would have to do.
He violently grabbed her.
Otherwise, she would have got the fight.
Yeah,
You know,
she
like,
literally
she would have like shook her head. She had no form of resistance, no form of.
She did. You didn't see her head jerking back.
Right.
He was throwing that head back and forth.
Oh Lord,
he was jerking like that. She like, damn.
She never look her hands. She never grabs his hands to be like, stop. Watch her hands. Her hands are just up, like, oh, there she got
gonna get knocked out.
No, she was talking.
What was gonna knock her out with, Amber? His penis.
It's just crazy.
He was gonna knock her out with his penis.
Look at him, ain't even on beat.
I gotta play this. I gotta play the audio now. Is he off beat? Let me hear it. Hold on. Here we go.
Never treat a queen like this.
He on beat. There you go. He getting it popping.
Wait, you didn't play it long enough.
You want me to get a strike? Here we go. Oh, my bad. Hold on.
It's
all like it was a little reggaeton, you know.
Yeah, it was a little reggaeton. Her neck was whipping. Hilarious, right? And she did it herself. He was just holding her head.
You think she came to that whatever they ate and said, you know what? I want somebody to grab my head tonight.
No, she didn't.
No, I definitely don't feel like that was consensual.
I don't know that she wasn't thinking that.
I mean, but maybe she did enjoy it. I don't know. Maybe that nigga is somebody to her. So she's like, oh my God.
That's a crazy clip, though.
He pretended to fuck my face. This is great. You know. So
now look, Amber, that's something right there that you should disclose when you get home. Like, hey, babe, so I was out.
How is that any different than somebody grabbing you and throwing their ass on?
That's different, man.
That is not different. That's a sad.
No, we gotta have a conversation.
He is like a shit starter. He a liar. He an instigator.
Nah, we gotta have a conversation about that. Like, hold on. So
I feel like that is something that
the nigga. Hold on. So you were just so look, because I'm gonna be like, hold on. So Amber, you went to the so you went out and you were going to go see, you know, whoever, and the warm-up act came out, grabbed you by your head, and started like pushing you toward his pelvis. Like, what? That's crazy. That's wild. I need to go see this nigga.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. The fuck? If she didn't want it. If my lady didn't want that and he grabbed her by her head and did that, I gotta go at least holler at this nigga.
Okay, what if he's on like a world tour?
Yeah, like he can't be.
Listen, if it's Usher, maybe we say, it's the price of admission.
No,
right?
Nigga wait outside the venue.
You know,
tell this nigga.
You know,
his next show in Austin.
It's like, who was your wife?
Right.
Look, when me and my wife went to go see Usher last year, we were sitting front row right there in front of Usher. And I went into it understanding that if certain things happen, I was going to have to live with it. I was like, you know, if he makes some eye contact, if he pulls up on stage, I got to live with this. So I had to psych myself up before we got there. Knowing.
But your wife can't do that when you pass. That don't make 0 sense.
Well, no, because now it's disrespectful because I'm dead. Like, come on.
That's why I just hope she don't listen to you.
Have some respect for the dead.
I probably wouldn't listen to you because that's like a horrible thing to.
Because look, Usher is disrespectful a little bit too. I saw some shit at one of his concerts where he like eating he's sharing a strawberry with a woman. Yeah, see, Naomi said that was wild.
Yeah.
I was like, that was cute. Okay.
Yeah, nigga, no, you not.
Experience with Usher.
You and my wife is not sharing the same strawberry, nigga. Stop. Fuck out of here. The hell you
Nigga,
mean,
the
nigga?
husband recording like, nigga, fuck it too.
That been Roy, like, goddamn.
Babe, you can.
No,
Babe,
we-
are you getting this?
Strawberry, I
Don't
don't
like
understand.
record.
no, I would dive in the middle, snatch the strawberry and stuff.
Why?
Are you kidding me?
You gotta let her have that. You gotta let her have it.
Absolutely not.
That story.
What if she hungry?
No, it'll be a
What
viral.
if you hungry?
Nigga,
got
you just
strawberries.
stand there with
Why
your
you didn't bring
fist
Why
on.
you didn't bring the strawberries?
No, we finna go viral.
No,
That's
they was the
what
strawberries that she ordered at that, so it could have been Lionel ordered the strawberries for them, and Usher just came up and helped himself. He just helped himself to a strawberry and gave it to
That
the
would
girl.
never happen. Absolutely not.
No, you gotta let that happen because
That's when you have to
He's
fight.
like, damn, you can't afford a strawberry?
Right. Dang, I can't have a
Like, broke ass.
Like, no, it's
How
you.
you-
It's
Just-
you.
Just eat your broke.
Hold on, I got it, y'all. Here we go.
You.
Let's go, Ursh. He doing too much. He talking.
He can't talk either.
Multiple bites.
He singing "There Go My Baby," feeding her a strawberry.
That song. I don't know.
You can't be talking to my wife talking about "There Go My Baby," feeding her a strawberry. Look, he got another. He got a fresh strawberry. Look, and he told her feed me. Fuck out of here, nigga.
what's wrong with that? Ain't nothing wrong with
What do
that.
you mean? What's wrong?
Hold on, watch him. No, you don't. No, we out. No,
It's
nigga,
just
no.
dancing.
Right.
Right, it's just performing art.
No.
No,
No,
feeding somebody is extremely romantic.
That
No,
nigga's
it's
eating
just like
strawberry.
the
Right,
strip
just
club.
romantic.
Like, it's just like the strip club. You can't get mad at
That
the
is
strip
not
club
like this.
for like.
They
That's
don't
what-
give you strawberries at the strip club. What the
Right,
hell?
that's what the strippers say.
No, but okay, you're getting some ass thrown on you.
In
You
your face.
some naked girls. Okay, so like,
No, that would be better if it's Usher and he busts a couple moves and keep it moving. Like, okay,
Right.
No,
For
that's
you.
too much.
for
That's
you
like-
because you don't want him feeding a strawberry to you.
Well, that's
but
the thing.
maybe
Feed
some
you?
women out
No,
here would
right.
like a strawberry fed by Usher.
So now, hold on, Naomi. So now,
no problem.
Look.
Hey, chill. It's Beyonce. Give me a strawberry. Like,
but hold on, no, Toya. So now, when I go back to the room, we go back to the room now. We get ready to get intimate, Naomi, Amber, who we get ready to get intimate. I'm thinking in the back of my mind,
That you can't afford a strawberry?
no, I'm thinking in the back of my mind. Are you still thinking? This is what I asked y'all earlier. Remember? Are you still thinking about this nigga Usher now?
I'm like,
Are
see,
you
now
having
I
sex
would
with
do-
Usher?
like, okay, now you can't get no pussy because why the fuck are you worried about the wrong thing?
A strawberry.
You worried about the wrong things.
Oh,
right now.
hold on.
I'm
Is it
going
just
to
the
sleep.
strawberry?
I'm going to sleep.
Yeah,
Are you
it's just
dead ass?
strawberry.
While we're on vacation, I'm going to sleep.
Y'all are tripping.
no, you tripping because that's the best sex you finna get. She think that she fucking Usher. Oh yeah.
You see? Hold on. You see what Torian just did? You see what he did? That was my point earlier. It's gonna be the best you ever had. You see?
You just take the strawberry and eat it and say thank you. Just take it from his hand and eat it by yourself.
Right. Just say, hey,
No, why would I want that?
Tell Tamara that right now, Lionel.
Exactly.
It's a one in a
Tell
lifetime.
Tamara, like,
thing.
if we ever see Usher,
Right.
look,
Don't
go ahead.
do it.
He was like, feed me too. Give me one. And he like, look. And she fed this nigga.
that strawberry looks
And he-
so good too.
No.
Okay, Usher.
And then he grabbed her and started grinding with her. Slow dancing. No, sir. Ain't
No,
way,
and the
bro.
video was even longer than that.
It
was
is longer because they
really,
go in
like-
for a long time.
I feel like she's single. The lady is single.
She better be.
She probably on a girl's trip.
Fuck. That's
I mean, why couldn't she be single? Lionel, I thought like before you was so good with her going to carnival and catching some his wife, like, not
Right.
why cannot she go to Vegas, see Usher, see a great concert? You know she been wanting to go to this concert, get a little strawberry fed to her, and it'd be okay.
Right. Come on.
That's the
come
same thing, basically.
on. It's probably better.
I guess I can take a few breaths and just like
Get
Go
to the
get you
root
some
of what's really
strawberries.
triggering you here.
This is because that's extremely sensual and like romantic. So I was just like, what the hell?
Exactly what's the throwing ass. That's what I
No,
was trying to
throwing
say.
ass is just that. It's just dancing. That's not like sensual romantic. Like we already agreed, grinding is even different than like just dancing. Like standard.
No, grinding is a type of dancing.
And that's different. That's more romantic, sensual.
Grinding, whining,
That's all the same thing. Whining,
all
grinding,
that. You feel
dying.
dick. That's all I know.
You might well take
You
the bitch
feeling
out to
for
go
some
eat.
ass.
Dance with her like that.
I was born at night, not last night. And
Yeah.
they both is sensual.
Right.
That's also like I feel like not knowing shit is great. But now everyone wants to record everything because like, okay, whatever, the strawberry thing happens, it's best to just not know something like that. Like I would never want to know that.
That can't stay in Vegas, huh? Oh,
My bad. I'm sorry. Usher's so over the top. That's why I had to prepare myself because this nigga was so over the top. He puts on a hell of a performance, but he make you want to whoop his ass at sometimes though.
It sounds like a hater to me, but whatever.
Not not a. This is him and Issa.
Oh yeah, and she
Issa Rae is a
was
married
after
woman.
she got married.
That's a married woman. Look, she's trying to hug him and say, "Okay, we done." She's hugging him, saying, "Thank you, Usher. It was great. I'm done." She's walking away. The woman is walking away. He won't let go of the woman's damn hand. She's trying to like, okay. She's like, okay, let me dance with the nigga a little bit. She got them fake teeth in. I see you. She's like, okay, I'm done. Watch Usher. He like, it ain't over. He want to do a second song. This nigga so disrespectful. He want to do a second song now. And she like, nigga, come on.
Couple songs to you.
And she knew she was gonna get cussed out.
Like serenade you a little bit.
Now he want to serenade? Fuck out of here, Usher. Let that woman go. She like, no, let me go. He didn't pull her all the way up on stage. Usher disrespectful. I'm telling y'all.
Lisa, I want you to just sit right here with me.
You see?
that's my girl.
And Usher's my listen. No, we're not doing all this sitting down. You know. Usher's my. I like Usher. But come on, Usher. Goddamn.
And I
All
like
right, let's go before we run out of time tonight, man. Because Usher can go and piss me off all night. That is my favorite artist. Because apparently I can't say out loud I like R. Kelly anymore, so it's got to be Usher.
like that's correct.
Out loud, I can't tell people that I like R. Kelly still. I gotta say Usher's my favorite R&B artist.
Said it, so
I didn't say nothing, man. I said Usher's my favorite R&B artist. Is what I said. Let's talk about Marcus goddamn Houston. Speaking of R&B, what happened? Okay, so what happened with Marcus Houston? Y'all let me know because I'm confused.
He married a girl that he groomed, basically.
Hold on, whoa, that's a strong word. Let's slow down, Tori.
That is what he did. He married her when she
Can
was
we get more factual?
Yeah.
That
Okay.
was
How old is he, Torn? How old is Marcus Houston?
that nigga
40
was about 40.
40 something.
Yeah, I think it was like 41.
And how old is his wife?
19. He 41, yeah, she 19. And he met her when she was 17, but said he waited.
I thought he met her like when he was 12 or something. When she was 12.
Whoa, Amber, stop that.
I swear I read something like that, like they knew each other from when she was like 12 or something.
Okay, he could have ran into her at that time.
I want to say that is correct. He did meet her, and then he met her again at 17.
There you go, Amber. You got to give a source. You can't just slander somebody like yo.
I read it, and my sources be Instagram most of the time.
Oh, well, that shit don't count.
But yeah, so he met the girl 17, then ended up when she turned 18, she went missing, and all of a sudden she reappeared and she was with him.
She went missing?
Yeah, because her family was looking for her, everything, and she was like,
oh wow,
it was a whole missing thing for her. But then she ended up popping up with him.
Interesting.
And then all of a sudden they was engaged and they got married like maybe a week later. It was like shortly after when they announced they was engaged. And then she was pregnant. And she just had a baby. all while she 19. So that's why I say he groomed her, because he made her 17, did what he needed to do, get her what she wanted. Because he Jehovah Witness, I believe.
Is he a Jehovah's Witness? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, she be. Yeah, I remember because
I
he
didn't know
actually
that.
going door
What
to
does that
door.
mean, though?
Huh?
Like, what does that mean? Like, you mean like he wanted to convert her to some to
Okay, let's play a little bit of this. This is an interview he recently did. Let's go.
Yeah, I had seen that he had said
Why can't you
something.
get a black girl? And then it's like, oh, y'all only like skinny girl. And it's just like, the plus size women was coming out. And I'm just like, man, I just can't catch a break. But it might be true because everybody thought I was their husband. And I'm sorry, ladies, I'm taken. And, Maya got me. So, I mean, if you want to be jealous, you can be jealous. But, just love me. Watch the movies, watch the entertainment. Just watch my life from a distance. I married a sister, and she's beautiful and smart and talented, and she's caring and loving, and she's everything that I saw myself being in a relationship with.
Okay, he said he saw himself. You dig? He said he saw himself being in a relationship with the woman. Let's go. Let's keep going.
And when you look at a person's qualities, like I was talking to one of my friends, and I was saying, yeah, okay, I'm 41, right? She's 22. I could have married a 40.
Okay, let's stop it there. So Torian was giving us fake news. Torian said she was 19. That woman is 22. Let's keep going.
Well, that's all when this happened. She was 19. She had the baby. Now it's years later.
Yeah.
Well, he was
18, I think.
Okay, well, he just turned 41. She just turned 22. Let's go.
1-year-old woman, and it could have been disastrous. They could have felt like, because I'll sit and talk to women, and women that are my age, and they kind of have a different outlook on life. A lot of women my age are very independent. They are very like, I don't need a man to do this for me because I could do this for myself. And I come from a generation that I'm very, very, love to provide for my wife. I love to provide for my woman. And
there you go. Let's stop it there. I think that's a good stopping point. Shout out to the homie Marcus Houston. He's saying he don't want you to. He wants to be a provider.
He lying because it's women his age who want to get provided. Like what?
He's
maybe
not
he making the excuse.
But I feel like when men do have that type of mindset, it starts to come off as predatory because it's like, okay, so you are purposely choosing to go for women who are, less stable. Like, okay, I want somebody who don't know too much, who can't do too much for themselves, like, because it puts me in a higher position as a man. Like, it makes me feel like I'm in a higher position as a man because, okay, I could control you. I could put some things on for you that you ain't never been on. So,
but is it control, Naomi, or is it just him saying?
It can be. It depends. Like, I think it could be a genuine relationship too, until you start hindering women your own age. Because let's look in the mirror, bro. At the end of the day, like, you're 40 years old. If you can't handle a 40-year-old woman, that speaks to you. If you can only handle a 19-year-old, 20-year-old, 22-year-old, like, who isn't really thinking far ahead, like, they're like, hey, I'm just here for fun. Like, that's not even real life for them yet.
Is that a bad thing? No, I'm asking you, is that a bad thing?
Yeah.
Why is that a bad thing?
Because if you cannot be around your peers, like, baby, you're stunted. You're stunted. Oh, you don't know how to be around grown folk.
But we're all adults, though.
You need to be around. No, you can be an adult, but it's levels too. And I understand, like, sometimes age differences are just like a thing. Like, because I definitely like know what that's like too. But it's always going to be something to be like decades older than somebody. Like, it's like it's a whole different thing.
Maybe he just wants someone that
he can control. We know
that needs to depend on him.
At the end of the day, them girls always turn into women and still will leave their ass as soon as they do. Like, that's gonna be the experience for them to be like, okay, now I know something. I'm 25 now.
Older,
okay, I get it.
Because we see that a lot when the man end up leaving the wife that he gonna groom when she was young. Now she getting older. Now he leave for another younger woman because he just wants somebody young who he can control.
I might get canceled for saying this.
Don't say it.
No, I'm gonna say it.
No, don't do it.
Drinking Martell tonight. Martell tonight. It's damn near empty, and I might get canceled for saying this. And I'm not saying this phrase. Look, and I got the bartender shit. Watch that shit gonna cut off by itself. Watch this.
Hurry up.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I got some real shit. I might get canceled, but this is some real shit I'm finna say.
Uh-oh.
When people say the word groom, I feel like they say it with negative connotation. Is that word always? Hold on. It could definitely 100% be negative. But I feel like if me and my wife been together for a long time, I've known her for a long time. I almost feel like we've damn near groomed each other to a certain degree.
That's not grooming. That's y'all
growing up together.
Right. That's y'all.
Okay.
That's a relationship.
No. That's exactly what I want. Hold on. That's exactly what I wanted y'all to say. That's y'all growing up together.
From equal position.
Hold on, though. But what's the difference? Because we all grown.
Because it was unequal. There's levels.
Well, she's
to
an adult.
There's levels to grownness.
She's an
you're
adult.
more grown than me, right? I'm a grown ass adult. But at the end of the day, I ain't spent 40 some odd years on this planet. I ain't had 40 years worth of experience.
She couldn't even drink yet.
She's 22. What you mean she can't drink?
Just started
when they got
being
together,
able to drink.
she was not 22.
Yeah, she was 17. Look, Jasmine put it on there. She was 17. He was 36 at that time. Then they got married at 19.
That was then. This is now. God damn it.
But even for me, it's just groom is one person looking for somebody. So he was looking for her to build her up. That's what, when I say groom, that's what I'm thinking. Not him saying like, oh yeah, we made each other grow. Like she helped me in this. No, if he would have said that, then I wouldn't have said groom. But it's the fact that he want to say, I needed all these women my age is independent, I got baggage. So I went and found me somebody younger who I could groom into being a type of woman at her age, at this age that I find women at who ain't that type of way.
Let me holler at the homie Devin. This is what he said. And I agree with what he's saying here. He said, if I'm being honest, I do like girls less jaded. And if we're being honest, hell, yeah. I'm evil.
What you want to read this for, Roy?
No.
I know. I can't.
Wait a minute. Less jaded.
Okay, because
less jaded. You might be jaded. What are you talking about?
Devin, you're the one hurting these girls, and it's like just a cycle that's gonna keep repeating. Okay, like so, might as well. I don't know what to say.
That need therapy. That sounds like a segment that.
But hold on, though. What's wrong with me as a grown man liking, let's just say, 20-year-old
little girls?
No, 20-year-old women. What's wrong with
so
that?
would you let your daughter?
Little girls, your daughter. She's old enough to be your daughter. You know, if you was talking to a 20-year-old, that would be old enough to be your daughter, straight up.
Would you allow your daughter to date somebody 20 years older than them?
Okay, if my daughter was 30, yes.
No.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. Not 20.
She dating a 50-year-old.
When that frontal 17, 18 years old. Would you allow your daughter to date somebody 20 years older? Because if you okay with it, then why it ain't okay for your daughter?
First of all, it's not up to me at that point to allow her to do anything. At 17, 18 years old.
I said, would you be okay with it?
Again, me being okay with it has nothing to do with it.
All right.
It's a lot of things I wouldn't be okay.
Listen,
it's a lot of things I wouldn't be okay with though. Like I wouldn't be like my daughter might want to date a nigga that like, you know, is a goddamn.
You're lying again, and I'm about to go.
How am I lying though?
But listen, before I get off of here, because it's 10:08 p.m.
Okay, let's go, Amber. Talk your talk before you leave.
I want to just tell y'all about this snack that I found. It's skinny dipped almonds. When I tell y'all, my God, it's like a party in your mouth. Seriously.
And what flavor is that? Lemon Bliss.
Yes, it's like some lemon yogurt, and then it has like some powdered sugar. Oh my gosh, it's so delicious. It's chef's kiss. I have
Where
got
do
to
you
get it. I found these at Target, but somebody said that they
Oh,
were.
you rich. You be grocery shopping at Target?
Oh, every day, girlfriend.
Oh, Amber,
Excuse me, what?
you rich. You
Mhm.
grocery shop at Target. That's rich people shit.
No,
Well, IRS hit me last night.
Amber out here getting, hold on, first of all, Amber out here is getting sponsorships on the damn show and not letting everybody else know. Amber out here eating.
she said, and buy skinny dip.
Right.
Because I've been wanting to tell y'all this the whole show, and I was
Amber out here promoting clothing lines. She promoting real estate investments, goddamn energy drinks.
And
You
tonight,
promoted a wine a
tonight
couple of
it's
weeks
like,
ago.
do you want a party in your mouth?
I have to go.
A party in your mouth. That's a whole pause in and of itself.
Listen, you guys, I have to go.
Oh, Amber getting the bag.
I might just
I'm
bring
gonna
you
send you
guys
the paperwork,
some
Amber. Don't worry about it.
I might just bring y'all a little goodie bag this weekend. I might just do
Oh,
I'm gonna have a treatment for the photo shoot too,
cute.
so we'll have like the whole setup shit.
I'm not
still
bringing
just
shit, but my
brainstorming.
appetite.
Yeah, we'll have a treatment for you so you can know like how to come.
Okay, yes, y'all just tell me the details, and I hope you guys have a wonderful.
Hey, let everybody know, man. Hold on, we live this Saturday, right? Is it Saturday, Friday? Shit, Saturday.
Saturday.
All right, there you go. Let the people know. We'll put something on IG. Peace, Amber. Let's talk about Amber when she leaves. Hurry up and get off so we can talk about you.
Yeah.
Hurry up. Hurry up. There you go. Amber's full of shit. I just wanted to say that.
You ain't shit. I'm curious.
Okay. So going back to Marcus Houston real quick with Marcus Houston. I think the word groomer, and again, I'm not disagreeing with you, Torian, right? Because I don't know what his intentions were, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I think the word groomer sometimes might get thrown around a little prematurely, right? Because I don't know. Are we considering it grooming? I know y'all said he was 36, she was 17, right? It's like 19-year age difference, right? I get it. One would say, what does a 36-year-old man have in common with a 17-year-old young lady? I get it, right? I get it.
Everyone should say that.
Well, I don't know.
I'm like 17-year-olds be so fucking dumb. Like, get out my face.
Right? I would never. I could never see myself talking to a 17-year-old right now. Like, what?
If this was like a king in another
So
country,
short-sighted.
like a king from another country who only had like wives based on like their beauty, and I was like, okay, that sort of makes sense. But like in this instance, I'm like, what? Like it does. I feel like grooming is it hits the nail on the head. Like,
I don't know. Jasmine said groom can be used positively or not. I agree with Jasmine on that. It depends on like.
I'm sure he thinks it's positive. He's probably like, it was great. It worked out great.
I mean, but I mean,
out for real. He was like, I did such a great job. Best grooming of the year.
Now look, she might, to Naomi's point, when she turns 25, she might be like, yo, F this old nigga.
No,
Let me get this money.
Become grown when she finally does like grow up some more. She becomes
like
an
in 3
actual
years.
woman. Because I feel like at 22, you're still kind of a girl, truly.
Oh, for sure.
Like it takes some time before you even like. I'm literally just starting to step into womanhood, and I'm in my late 20s. Like I feel like I'm just now starting to step into.
That's relatively still so young. It's like
no, still so young. It's still so short-sighted. Like, what do I know in 10 years? And I've already accumulated so much knowledge in these 20-some odd years. Like, so I could just imagine time I'm 40.
But we don't know this young lady, right? And she could be wise beyond her years. We don't know.
No, and I could feel that too, because that's definitely a thing. So I think it can go by case basis, really, is how this shit got to go.
Look, I'm definitely not saying that there aren't groomers out there who intentionally go out. Because look, if we're gonna be 100 people,
okay, go ahead.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
If we're gonna keep it a buck, you know, back in the day, pimps, P's, they used to go after young ladies who had a certain mindset. So, like, there is a certain, like, if you're being a predator, there are
yeah.
certain things that you look for. You know what I'm
A
saying?
young
We know
girl.
that-
That's the
I
main
agree.
thing.
And pimps definitely groom. Like that's definitely
I
part
agree.
of the
Yes, pimps are 100%
onboarding
groomed.
process is to be groomed for a few years.
Yes, I have to listen. First of all, it's by choice, but I'm talking in a way that yes, I'm grooming you, right? Because like the first thing a pimp does, and it's crazy because if you've never been around a real pimp, again, I'm not saying that you should like, oh, I want to be around a pimp. I'm not saying this
But
like
tonight's your night.
I'm
It's
not
me.
glorifying it, but
Yeah.
if you're around a pimp, the first thing they have to do is get that young lady or that woman used to being called a bitch. So everything that they say ends with bitch, because I got to get you used for me calling you a bitch. Like that doesn't come easy, right? Because you never been called a bitch in your life, Torian. And now I'm gonna call you this every time I talk to you. I'm gonna refer to you not as Torian, but as bitch. I'm not being this. Don't whip my ass, Torian, when you see me. Goddamn, Torian might whip my ass when he see me.
I'm gonna remember this shit.
No,
No fighting at the
Torian
function.
like, look, y'all be bullshit. Y'all talking about y'all think Lionel tall. Torian fucking like 6'4". He might whip my ass for real, for real.
I'm tall too.
Sip that shit, Lionel. There you go. Lionel said I'm tall too, and then sip this shit. But no, I'm just saying though, like it's certain things that you have to get that person used to. So like that grooming process is some time. With that being said, I'm thinking that like if it's two consenting adults, listen, let me say this. I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna let y'all go. Me, where I am now in my life, right? If me and my wife were to get a divorce tomorrow, it's certain things that are non-negotiables for me, right? So if me and my wife got divorced tomorrow and I find somebody and they might want to be with me, it's certain shit that I have to make sure that you get incorporated to in order to be in my life. If y'all consider that
Bitch gotta do what I say.
I mean, whatever it is,
I'm
right? I'm an older man now, so I'm kind of set in certain ways. There's certain shit I'm not negotiating on at this point in my life, right? I'm getting a pretty good bag in my life. My bag is pretty good, right? So you can't like talk to me about like some money shit. My bag pretty decent, right? And so if you coming in here, I'm gonna need you to come a certain way. It just is what it is.
Like what?
And if you ain't with that, that's fine.
Like what way?
Huh?
Like what way?
So.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, you can't come in here like thinking that you got like I'm not saying you can't have an opinion, but you gotta understand, like, what I say at the end of the day is like kind of gonna be it, you know.
But where that's different from, that's just like because you're setting your expectations. And so you're making it clear, like, this is how I come, these are my boundaries, this is what I expect at the end of the day. But that's different from like, let me get with this person specifically because I won't have to set expectations. I can just kind of like mold them to be this way, you know.
But if that person is an adult, Lionel, what's the lure to them is the money. If Naomi got a bunch of money, right? And I'm like, yo, I really want to, you know, like I'm feeling Naomi and she got the bag. Jesus Christ. I might go along with some shit that Naomi is laying down that I might not normally go along with because she got some status and some paper.
No, we got to say adult loosely if it's like 17.
I mean, I'm with you. But
Because
like
at that point, that's the whole part of the grooming system is to say like if it was a 30-something, she gonna be
to
like,
that point though, Lionel, in many states, that's legal age of consent.
But not morally.
Well, I can't get into this moral thing though, with y'all though, like Torian. I can't do that with y'all, this moral shit. I don't know where your morals come from. Where do you get your morals from, Naomi? Let's watch this.
Where do I get my morals from?
Yeah, watch this.
Myself.
We might have to do a whole show on this, but let's go.
Myself.
Morality, that's a good idea.
See, myself. What does that mean?
Myself, my highest self, source, which is like the greatest creator. Like I just already know. I have that knowing.
So you got cosmic.
I mean, and it's
cosmic consciousness.
Is
that what
relative
you're saying?
for each person because there are some.
It is relative, but it's also
that I do things that I do and be like, oh wow, that's very immoral. Like me smoking right now, they'd be like, oh my gosh, like that's so immoral. Or like they'll hear me saying like curse words, like what they say. I use profanity, and they'd be like, that's immoral. But like there are certain curses I would never like speak on myself, like I'm broke or I'm, you know, there's hella shit that I would never say.
Right,
So
right.
like it's all relative for the people, and you know that's how that should go. But like when it comes to the age things, that's why we just gotta protect the young girls, like, cause I just know what it's like to, like, I've lived that young girl life. Like, I definitely talked to a 2-0 nigga, like, when I was young. Like, that was my whole life, because women, girls, young girls are preyed upon. Young girls are preyed upon. Like, believe me, you better watch out for your daughter. I don't know how she in high school. It could definitely be some niggas trying to get at her while you talking all this shit right now.
But can I bring something up to you though, Naomi? This is something that you said. This is not me saying this, Torian. Naomi said when she was in high school, there was it a PE teacher or a coach that she was like, oh yeah, was it a teacher? It was somebody at the damn school that she was like, oh yeah,
I thought was fine.
Yes.
I mean, I could definitely feel that, because that's how I'm thinking. I think of all the niggas I definitely did approach that was too old for me. And I remember all the niggas that were like, no, bitch. Like, you're literally too young. I tried. And like, but the younger person is not the one. Like, when it's still a child, like when it's still a child, and even if it's 19 and you're 38, that's still a child to you, bro. I don't care.
Nah,
like you got a niece, a cousin, a little brother, or something. Like, it's just still so young. And so, like, yeah, you can use the legality thing. Like, okay, they're 18, they're 17, it's legal. But at the end of the day, you're stunted. If you can only have a conversation with an 18-year-old, a 22-year-old, you're stunted, and you get around your own peers. You're 38 years old and you can't hold a conversation with other 38-year-olds. Like, you're feeling like
in the corner. I'm attractive.
It's like, yeah, she was 20, but she wanted me.
Right.
What was I supposed to do?
What's wrong with that though? That she's 20 though. I'm you know.
I mean, I think he groomed her. He knew she was young from the beginning. That's the problem. When you know this person is young from the beginning, you still go after them. Versus it just being like you meet them at the grocery store and then you just start connecting and you don't find out the age till after y'all been talking for a while. That's different. That's when you're like, okay, I can see that. Because I got friends who not that young, but you know, like my friend, we all 30s, and she met this dude who was 23, and she like, damn, I know he was that age. That's young for me, but we met at the gym. But it's the difference if she knew he was 17. You know, she knew she was young, and she's like, I'm gonna get this person. I want that. I'm gonna get it. Like, that's what morals is like. The fact that you know this person is young and you still trying to go after them.
Yeah,
I mean, but
it comes down, like, you know when you can kind of like manipulate somebody easier, or like when you can be able to get over somebody easier when you do kind of have a certain amount of power, like, you know,
I agree with you, Naomi.
The responsibility and the dynamic is like greater.
I agree with you, because like an older woman, right, might not necessarily just be impressed. Like a younger woman might be impressed with a dude making 100,000. An older woman that's already dated a couple dudes making 100,000 and found out that like that ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? That they still ain't, about nothing. They might not be as impressed. With that being said, I can't knock a dude who says I only want to deal with women.
And that's niggas' problems. You scared to knock these dudes, but y'all be talking shit on women all the time.
No, I don't talk shit about, but I haven't talked shit about women the whole time, though. Okay. I'm just saying, I don't know if it's necessarily, as Jasmine said, a woman. Grooming can be positive and negative, right? But I'm just simply saying, I don't know if it's a negative thing because he wants to date or he found somebody that wants to date him that's younger. I don't know if that's necessarily grooming. They just like clicked.
I mean, with that situation,
but it can just
be like, what you doing? What do you provide for me? Because like, yes, she might not be impressed by 100,000, but like, because she already seen that, so you got to bring something else to the table. Don't just quit and go to somebody younger because this all you got to offer. That's telling me that's all you had to offer. Like your personality wasn't enough. You didn't feel like you had this to bring to the table. You just only thing you brought to the table is that you had 100,000, and that now it's my fault that don't oppress me because you ain't got.
With you pouring it.
No,
Walk
but
with
what was funny is that Chris Rock on his special, he had like a little joke about saying that, like when he likes fucking with younger women. He said like, cause them 22-year-olds, that's what he was basically talking about, and he's like 50 something. And so he was talking about dating 22-year-olds. He was like, all you got to do is buy them a pair of shoes, like $300 shoes, and they're happy with that. Like they love that, they're content with that. He was like, you fuck with like a 40 and up woman. He was like, they be wanting house repairs. He was like, that's the shit they be trying to get.
you see?
And so he was like, no, I'd rather just fuck
You
with.
see what I'm
But
saying?
it's just, just know, like, okay, men, if that's what you're gonna do, fine. But just know that it's predator vibes. Like, okay, you're kind of on that scale. You're sliding towards that scale of being like a little, like you're gonna have to check yourself. Don't be trying to manipulate this young woman with money, because at the end of the day, she's not going to stay with you if you just not for that long.
I mean, maybe he don't want her to stay. Listen,
but that's when grooming comes into, right? Like he starts to treat her a certain way and gets her used to certain things, and it starts, like it can just be a manipulative game. And like I think the same can go for women, like because I could definitely look at it now, because I'd be thinking like, because I could understand men, right? Because I had the epiphany. I'm like, damn, like it's niggas coming of age like every day out in this bitch, right? Like,
okay,
these fine ass young niggas, right? Like boom, they're still just cropping up. I could go younger and they would be less,
So hold on, stay there. So an article just came out because Young Miami was dealing with Diddy for a while, right? They're no longer dealing with each other, apparently, right?
Yeah.
It's like a 25-year age gap between Diddy in his 50s, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And how old is Young Miami? 20 what?
29, 30.
Yeah,
okay, Diddy's in his 50s, right? And that shit ended. So but she was rocking with a dude that's a fucking basically a billionaire, right? Like, he was doing his thing. Like, it was Diddy being a predator, or was he just like out here chilling, having a good time?
I mean, of course, most of them niggas are definitely predators. Yeah,
that's crazy. That's crazy. How was that a predator?
I mean, because these industry niggas is different than some regular niggas. Yeah.
Like, because it's definitely more a billionaire. There's no good billionaires. I'm sorry to break it to you. It's not.
I mean, but Carisha is a millionaire.
Okay. But that shit still wasn't working for her, because there was a point where she was like, yeah, my nigga can have other bitches and do whatever you want to do. And then it
sounded good, didn't it?
Yeah. And then it's like, okay, no, I actually can't keep up with a man who thinks that because he has things, he has money, that you're bought. He could treat you how any type of way. Like, and that can be transactional, but at some point,
Jasmine said she's 29 and was doing it for the money as a fully developed brain would. Okay, there you go.
No,
so she's 29 years old, damn near 30. She was rocking with Diddy because he's a billionaire, and I'm sure Diddy was knocking the bottom out because she was 29. There you go. Everybody's happy.
No, yeah, because she was able to make that conscious decision to mess with him at that age. Like you could choose to date somebody older once you have the.
So what you're saying, Torian, is
you had the tools to make.
What's the age where you can get the bottom knocked out and you can be okay? Is it 25? Is it 29? What's the age?
At what age? At my age, or what age we talking about? That older.
I don't know, Torian. You damn near 32. But go ahead.
I just heard 31. I'm saying damn near 32. I mean, for me, my lowest would be 25 that I would talk to. Maybe a 24 could slip in, but 25 is pushing it for me.
Okay.
And when I was younger, I was in my 18s and 19s, and I had 30-year-olds try to talk to me. I felt that was weird for me. I'm not talking to no 30-year-old. So yeah, I mean, it's based off the person, but like, I mean, we talk about Marcus Houston. He was talking to a 17-year-old first when they first played. when they
He
first
was
had
36. He was 36.
that was too much. If she was
Okay.
18, I might have been like, okay, she might have met him, but like for him to be at 17 talking to her, I'm like, he groomed her. He was trying to groom her. Now she's been 18. Would I have thought the
Well,
same?
maybe she was just like, but look though, right? Like
And
he's a
the fact that she went
celebrity.
missing too. Like it was like that's what gave it groom. Like you done took her away, and now she reappeared, and all of a sudden y'all together and y'all engaged and getting married, and that was giving groom. You done took her somewhere and brainwashed this girl.
No, and like I feel like
That's what R. Kelly was doing to them girls. He was kidnapping them girls and
Leave R. Kelly out of this, man.
and had them in his house locked up, tied up like a hog tie. Had them hog tied.
I don't know how to hog tie.
Had them hog tied and had them watching videos and watching him do what he want to do. But shoot.
I don't know. Like it's just a crazy world out there. So just make sure y'all checking in with y'all youngins at the end of the day. I guess that's the best because these niggas ain't gonna stop just because you're 18. Like, you know, a 38-year-old is still gonna feel justified in talking to you.
Right.
They'd be like, you want me to sneak you some alcohol? Like, sir, that's illegal. Yeah, are
Stop
you getting
it,
drunk
Naomi.
with this 18-year-old? Sir,
Stop
you're
it, Naomi.
38. Are you getting drunk with this 18-year-old? Okay, you're going to jail. Not giving a minor. Not giving a minor alcohol.
Wait, I be doing that, but I don't be trying to get.
You're going to jail.
No,
You know what's funny?
Hey, my coworker. That was my coworker. We was just at a party.
Is my oldest daughter now. Every time we pass, it's no longer a club now. But in San Antonio, it used to be a club called Graham Central Station. It's now literally a bus station now. But I remember going there when I was in college. We came down to Texas when I was in college. And that was the first club I got kicked out of for underage drinking. I was in there getting fucked up. And they was like, first they did for their props. They did give me a warning and was like, yo, bro, you can't have that cup in your hand. And I was like, oh, I was just holding it for my boy. They're like, okay, you can't have it in your hand. I'm like, cool. I was fucked up at that point. They came back like 2 hours later and was like, yo, fam, we just saw you drink 3 drinks. I was like, oh, did you? Like, yeah, nigga. Like, all right. So San Antonio club's been hating on me for a long time. But with that being said, hold on, let's go here. We're talking about, this isn't an exact correlation. What's up, Tierra? I was going to get you on the show tonight, Tierra. I wanted to pull you up tonight, Tierra.
We were later.
Pull up Saturday, Tierra. Shit, I know you pulling up. Anyway, let's go here before we get out here for the night, man. I know all of y'all have flown before, right? Flying can be difficult, right? You in a tube with a bunch of strangers, especially now with fucking sickness and COVID, whatever else people are scared of, right?
Mm-hmm.
But my thing that I was always annoyed with is if like, or that I try to avoid, right, was a kid getting behind my seat and kicking me in the back the whole damn ride. That's the most annoying shit that can happen. That at least I thought. This gentleman went a step further. This young man. Let's listen to this. Let's go, bro.
With a baby in a goddamn echo chamber, and you want to talk to me about being okay? Okay, because you're yelling. So is the baby. Okay, so you're a man. Did that motherfucker pay extra to yell? Okay. No. Shut up. Fuck you and shut up. You start to me now. I don't give a fuck. You were sitting there watching that motherfucking baby cry for 45 something minutes. This shit didn't have nothing to do with nothing. Okay. Fuck. Lower that baby's voice.
There you go. So he's mad because they're coming to him because he apparently he got upset because there was a crying baby on the plane.
Wow.
Yeah, he was very upset. And the funniest part, he said, when he said, "Did that motherfucker pay extra?" Was he talking about the baby or like the parents? Who he talking about?
The baby. He was talking about
like either one. He's like, "Did somebody, anybody?
Did that motherfucker pay extra for all this damn yelling?" That's crazy. First of all, I don't know how long that flight was, but the fact that he didn't have any headphones is wild.
Well, you know
Yeah, he's older. They don't be bringing headphones.
No, but I'm just like,
who gets on the flight with no headphones?
It's
Older
annoying as fuck.
people.
It's annoying as fuck, right? Like that, that babies be crying and shit, and it's not even your baby, so like you're having to deal with it. But to me, I'm just like, damn, I feel like he needs some inner child healing because he's literally just acting just like the baby. Like you need to be smoothed down. Like I don't know, like what's so messed up with your like something's out of whack.
That's what they said.
Just out like it's given like the same like a baby. Like when anybody.
No, that's what they said, sir. You're yelling, and he said, "This baby is yelling." And like you're a man. Like it's like lower that baby's voice.
But like you could, like the baby can't do that.
You're not gonna go toe to toe with a baby. No tantrums on this airplane. No, sir. Let it go.
Man, he
just asked you to be on the no flight zone. You will not be popping off on babies, especially if I can get through a flight and just let the baby be a baby, right? Because what do? You can't whoop somebody else's child's ass. You can't like get the baby straight. You can't take the baby like, hey, listen. You can't give that baby that pep talk. It's not your baby. So what do? You shut up and like just put your headphones in or close your eyes. It is annoying, but what do you do? What do you do?
Tierra said hearing a baby cry the entire flight is annoying as fuck.
It's like you need to go back to work and get the PJ bag. Cause what do you do?
She said, like, damn,
to help you. Like, do you need something for this baby? Like, what's going on? Like,
my thing is
make that push you to go harder to be in first class, bitch. Get a private jet.
I need to know what do we know? Well, I think this was Southwest. Is that right?
I don't know, but Southwest was literally just having problems, right?
I think that was a Southwest flight. I want to say it depends on what kind of flight you on too. For me, right? Like if I'm on a certain type of flight, like hold on, nigga, like y'all got to do something about this goddamn baby. Depending on how much money I done paid now. Hold on now, shit. If I'm on Spirit, okay, your baby can yell. If I'm on Spirit,
it's public
transportation. Frontier, your baby can yell.
That's literally the risk you take. Is public transit. That's why nothing can happen. Nobody can do shit. Nobody can do anything about it because
that's why you got to bring your headphones though. And like me, first of all,
I'm like I'm a mother. That's just nothing to me. I could tune a child out like boop.
And that'd be that's probably what the parents was doing.
Like facts, like y'all hear
something? Like no, bitch.
That is fucked up though. Like no, I'm not used to this. Please.
And then the funny thing was that the baby ended up getting quiet. He like, see, like
no, like
it was something that could have been done.
Baby was looking at him.
It was just not doing what they need to do.
He like, here, give me the baby.
Right.
Ooh, hold on. Somebody said, how about an 18-hour flight though?
No, you definitely gonna be annoyed. Like you definitely like, what can I do? Like, let me give me.
I need a shot, please. Thank you.
Right, y'all gotta give me some compensation because my flight was not enjoyable.
Nah, it's crazy because it's like me. Like first of all, I don't have a fear of flying. I just when I get on the plane, I just recognize that like, yo, when I get up here, whatever the fuck gonna happen. So I get as drunk as I can possibly get on the flight. I ain't gonna lie to you. However many drinks they gonna serve me, that's how many I ask for.
No,
I ask them to keep them shits coming the whole time. Cause like whatever's gonna happen, I can't help this shit. Whatever's gonna happen, right? So like a baby crying wouldn't bother me per se, but a baby like or a kid kicking the back of my seat. Now make no mistake, we're gonna have to get some understanding around here.
Yeah.
Look, I remember seeing like this episode. Let me not digress, but I haven't took my son on a flight yet. But Lord, I pray it could be favorable because I don't know.
I will mug the parent if like that's happening.
Like and I feel like I would be like, bitch, I don't know.
Like no, you need to take him to the bathroom.
I'm stuck here too. Fuck it. Sorry.
This baby is not going to be kicking my seat. Flight attendant.
Right.
No, definitely flight attendant. Or if you don't feel comfortable talking to the parent, like, excuse me, your child just keep kicking my back in my seat.
No, I will mug the parent first. That's my first reaction. It's like, I'm going to mug the parent.
Like he don't listen. Tell him.
Like, hello. And then if that doesn't work, I'm like, okay, flight attendant, this kid is literally whopping my shit left and right. Help.
Yeah.
I'm like, help, please.
No, I'm like, at the end of the day, that is your karma. Like, okay, universe, what's trying to be shown for me here? Like, how did I manifest the situation for myself? Like, was I not intentional when I got up on this flight? And then boom, okay. Yeah.
The PJs just sounding better and better.
Period. I'm like, because I haven't really had, I feel like it has been like a baby crying, but I don't think about it.
Hold on.
Today, that shit didn't matter.
The chat. Shout out to the homie Trail. Ain't nothing worse on a long flight than a motherfucker reclining they shit all the way. But listen, it's certain etiquette on planes that you're supposed to follow, right? You can tilt your seat a little bit, but you can't, like, you shouldn't put that motherfucker all the way as far back as it can go. That's disrespectful at that point.
Man,
and let me play this though. For Tierra said, wait, Chance cheating? God damn, Tierra super late. Let me go back, Tierra. This is for you, Tierra. And I just want to see that ass being thrown again. Shout out to Chance the Rapper, god damn it. He was in Carnival in Jamaica. It was popping. Let's go, Chance. Oh, get it. Throw it. Get it. That's a lot of ass, too. That's a lot of ass. He smacked that ass, too. Shout out to Chance. His security had to hold him like, all right, nigga, I got you, little nigga. He got his little man bag across his body. There you go. It's a lot. The people with the brothers in the chat, Tierra was trying to, we're having a conversation about, is that cheating or is it just having a good time?
Tierra gonna
you
say
dig? It seemed like he just having a good time to me, personally.
He be throwing that ass, so she gonna say it's a good time. That's why Torian said it's a good time, because he be throwing that ass. Lionel said it's a good time because he be touching that ass. And I'm just like, no.
Oh, hold on. So Naomi, you saying, hold on. So Naomi is saying that Lionel, Torian, and Tierra are all problematic. I appreciate that. There you go.
They are just some dancing ass niggas, okay? And especially if they turn it up, they drinking, they feeling good, they gonna dance, they gonna turn up. Like them three for sure. Like I could just picture, or I have been in the club. Like, nigga, but Lionel's shirt be coming unbuttoned. But of course, that shit, like, his girl be there. So it definitely like I can remember that night when your shirt was all open at motherfucking groups, and Tamara was just going so y'all was going so hard.
Hey, what do you do? It's hot in here, and like I'm hot too.
There you go. It was Chance's birthday. You know what I'm saying? He was having a good time, man. Let's make sure we end off
Where
the show
was his
tonight.
wife? I just wonder.
He was at home. What he should be.
There's no way you're going to Jamaica without me for your birthday.
No, that's what I was thinking too. Like,
I can't.
Even if we wanted to do like our separate things, I feel like even if you want to have like you guys trip, like down.
Hold on, no, Naomi. So I can't go kick it with the homies.
With my girls too, huh?
I can't go kick it with the homies.
Yes, you can, but damn. What
about don't be at home in America while you in Jamaica?
No, like I'm definitely in Jamaica. The fuck? Why I can't go to Jamaica too? That's crazy. Now I'm missing out.
Man, I mean, stay your ass at the crib. Somebody gotta take care of the kids.
Me and
the grandparents.
I'm like, you got a mama. They got a grandma. Shit.
Bye. That's disrespectful.
Bye. Nah,
I'm just saying.
Jamaica too. But I feel like I'm a good like partying girlfriend, like like I wouldn't fuck that shit up. Like if it was a boys trip and I wanted to just go on it. I'm not staying home.
Stay your ass at home. I mean, certain stuff. Again, certain stuff is just like, man, if I ain't do nothing, I'm just out here just he danced on that woman for all the 10 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
And then he moved on with the rest of his day.
I mean, we only seen 10 seconds of lots of days.
So, clearly, he was moving around to the next one, to the next one.
He used to ask his wife, "You gonna throw this all away for a 10-second dance?"
Right. Ask her that, because first of all, he needed to sign that prenup like the homie that plays soccer did. He put all his shit in his mama name.
Mm-hmm. That's crazy.
Got everything in my mama name. You dig? So, you gotta do that sometime, though, bro. I'm just saying. Shout out to Chance the Rapper, man. I don't know. We're gonna get up out here for the night. Y'all be on the lookout for us, man. Saturday night, no strings attached. We gonna link up like goddamn me, the Power Rangers, Voltron for the old heads, right? And we gonna be in the same motherfucking place at the same motherfucking time. Shout out to Torian out here, man. Making his return to the show. Shout out to Naomi, the proprietor of NaysTouchJewelry.com. We got anything going on Nays Touch Jewelry right now for the people?
No.
No. So if you get on there, it's full price. NAES, NaysTouchJewelry.com. If you're looking for your gold, how do they get the custom pieces? Do they need to, like, is it a certain place that they click on for the custom pieces?
You can contact me through the site. My email
Okay.
too. You can email me or find me on Instagram. Holla at me. Nays Touch Jewelry.
What's the IG?
Nays Touch Jewelry.
There you go. NAES, Nays Touch Jewelry. Right?
Yeah.
And get them custom pieces. If you're trying to get a piece for your crew, right? You're trying to get a whole, you know, you and your homies want to get a piece, get that piece. And we got the homie Lionel. He got the event coming up. We're not going to give it out to everybody because we don't want it to be all out there, all in the video, right? But it's going down. No, we're going to be live. Shout out to the homie Lionel, man. Anything you want to tell the people, Lionel, before we get up out of here?
Oh yeah, stay tuned. I got some fly ass shades coming your way from the man himself. You know, so just stay tuned. Next month they'll be dropping. Yeah, you know, fly shit.
Next month. So we talking May?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I need to select a date, but honestly, it's because I'm still crossing my T's and dotting my I's with some of the shit to make sure it's super like me and I feel like comfortable with the brand. So that'll be sometime in May. Stay tuned.
There you go, man. So y'all make sure y'all holler at us, man. We're going to get up out here for the night, man. Y'all holler at us next Wednesday. Hit the thumbs up button and also hit that bell icon so you know we go live. Because this Saturday, we're going to be live like a mofo. Oh, Torian, hold on. Torian act like he's smoking. Torian, you fucking with that coke? Yo, here fucking with his nose. Okay, we got about here for the night. Let's get ready about it for the night, man. Thank all of y'all, man, for rocking with us, man. We definitely appreciate it. Last week's show, we got to make sure we thank Stan for last week. Kitty as well, and Peaches. That show has done incredible on our YouTube channel. So thank both of them. We want to maybe do something in the future with them as well. So y'all make sure y'all stay tuned for that. And yeah, man, no strings. We up out here for tonight. Y'all make sure y'all tap in with us, man. Peace. We out.
Peace.